What is up, guys? My name's CAPziCORN here, and I'm gonna tell you about the fucking school bus and how much I hate the school bus. Like, I just came back from school, I got off the school bus, and I was pissed. Cause you know why? Because I hate the school bus. I'll just tell you guys a little bit about myself right now. I'm a junior in high school, so I've been taking the bus to get to school for about the past 3 years, And it is the worst thing on this planet. Like, I swear, I'd rather just walk to school, and my school is about 2 miles away from me. I'd rather walk there than take that stupid ass bus with all the idiots on it. Like, I swear, it's terrible. I had to do one more. I can't stand another year of this on this bus. Like, I don't have a license. I can't even afford a car, so like, there's no point. I have to take this bus to get to school. And honestly, at this point, I should just drop out. I don't want to take this bus. So yeah, the bus is terrible. It's my only form of transportation to get to school, and so then I have no other choice. And I'll just tell you how bad it is to get on this bus. So to get to school, I have to usually wake up around 6:50. My bus. No, I have to wake up around 6 o'clock. My bus comes around 6:50, and so then I'm already in a shit mood in the morning because I have to wake up mad early, and I go to sleep like at 1. So I get about 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. So I'm already in a shit mood. So I have to get to that bus stop, and half the time my bus is supposed to come at 6:50, but this bitch ass fucking bus driver comes late. Like, how do you come late? Like, every single day she just comes late. Like, I stand out there for like about 20 minutes or so, just waiting for the bus. And the one day, I'll tell you this. So you might be saying, why don't you just go 20 minutes later rather than go there like early if she always comes late? The thing is though, if I do that, the day that I do that, she decides to come on time and I just miss the bus. So it's like I either sit there and wait for the bus or miss the bus. So I'm fresh out of luck. So I have to go there and I just wait there. First of all, it's about I say 20 degrees here in New Jersey. It's freezing. It's fucking freezing. It's cold as fuck. Like, my nuts are shriveling. Like, they look like little acorns because of this cold. Because this bitch cannot come pick us up on time. And in the morning on the bus, first of all, she doesn't put the heater on. So once I'm in the bus, it's not like I'm gonna warm up. I'm still freezing. My nuts look like acorns. So I'm freezing all the way to school. And in the morning, I live in I guess a ghetto area of my town, I guess. And most of the people there on my bus in my neighborhood, they're not the friendliest of folk, I would say. And the first thing that happens when I get on the bus is someone starts smoking. And you might be saying, hey, hell yeah, hotbox the fucking bus. They're not smoking weed, man. They're smoking a cigarette. A fucking cigarette. Why the fuck? First of all, you're nasty as fuck if you're smoking a cigarette. Like, honestly, seriously, out of all the things you could smoke, you smoke a cigarette. It's nasty as shit. I'm gonna laugh at your face once you have a hole in your neck. And it's like, why on the bus, you idiot? There are cameras on the bus. You will get caught. You are stupid. And so then there's an idiot smoking on the bus. So not only does the bus smell like absolute fucking dog shit because of the idiot smoking a cigarette, but the bus driver is just I guess fine with it. You might be saying, hey, that's a chill ass bus driver. No, she's just stupid. She notes it. This is what happens. She says, hey, do I smell smoke in my bus? And doesn't report it at all. And it's like, well, the fuck? Why do you even bring it up if you're not gonna say nothing about it? And it's like, what? And the thing is though, why wouldn't she though? Like, honestly, these kids on my bus, they're disrespectful as fuck at her. They call her a fat ass. They say she looks like a hippo. She looks like someone's fucking mother or some shit. And it's like, why wouldn't you report it? These kids are disrespectful as fuck to you. And you wouldn't report them? Like, fuck them. They don't care about you. You shouldn't care about them. But nope, she just lets them smoke on the bus. So, there you go. My bus smells like fucking cigarettes. And sometimes they smoke weed. But I'm a child of God, and so then I don't smoke that. And I don't condone my bus being hotboxed. But I don't mind if you smoke weed or are into that. But I'd rather not. And so the mornings, for the most part, I guess they're not that bad, besides the smoking and all. But the afternoons, when school lets out, that is the epitome of shit. That is the worst. I swear, I feel like I'm just gonna blow my brains out every time I step on that bus after school. Honestly, I wish you guys might be saying, hey, my bus is pretty also bad. It's it's pretty shit. Like, there's just one kid fucking always poking me in the eye or some shit. No, these motherfuckers on my bus, I swear, they're fucking stupid. So, in the morning, usually everybody has their seat. You know, I sit on my own lonesome self on like the one seater because I'm antisocial and don't like talking to people. Other people are usually in the back of the bus. The cool kids and losers are up front like me. And so we usually all have a seat. There's probably roughly around, I guess, 20 kids on my bus. In the morning, keyword the morning. But after school, when school lets out, there's apparently 40 people on my motherfucking bus. Like, out of nowhere, Tyrone and Shaquiqua gets on the bus and it's like, where the fuck were you guys in the morning? And it's like, their whole crew's with them and it's like, what the fuck? Why are you on the bus? Get on your regular bus. What's the point on getting on my bus? And it's like, and these motherfuckers, they're like, you know what, let's sit in the front of the bus. That's where I sit. So, I have no seat. So, I'm either then forced to sit next to some weirdo. Like, honestly, there was this one girl I had to sit next to and I saw a fucking bug crawl on her. A fucking bug. I was utterly disgusted. Ew. What the fuck? And sometimes I have to sit in the back of the bus where they're hotboxing, and then I'm not trying to get contact high. Like, honestly, I rather, like, if you're into it, I guess, but like me, I'd rather not. I'd rather be, not high. But yeah, then I'm forced to sit next to people, and I'm awkward and shit. And then like, it's like, why? Why get on eyebrow? What is the point of getting on our bus? You don't even live in the area we're going to, so you're just wasting your own time. And because there's so many people on the bus after school, everybody's just fucking crazy. Like, school just let out, it's a Friday, and everyone's just fucking going insane. Like, everybody's yelling and shit, and it's like, oh my fucking gosh. Like, this one time, someone had the window open in my bus, and a bird flew in the bus. A motherfucking bird flew in the bus. First of all, this wasn't no seagull or some shit. This was a tiny-ass bird. A little tiny bird. You know one girl does when she sees this bird? Screams like this motherfucking bird had a gun to her head. It's like, why are you screaming? It's a tiny bird. There's no point. And like, because one person starts yelling, everyone sees it fit to also yell? What? Why would you yell? It's a bird. And there's one kid just gets the bird by grabs the bird like on his finger, like it's standing there, the bird, and just lets it out. And it's like, what the fuck? And why would you scream? Like, this kid just grabs the bird and lets it go. Like, there's no point. If this was like motherfucking like hawk or an eagle, I guess, yeah, let's be scared. But this was a tiny bird. Like, this could not even this couldn't even peck you to death. And it just scream for no fucking reason. It's like, why? Why would you do this? And another thing, I don't know how addicted to drugs these kids on my bus are, but they just make it seem fit, like, to smoke weed right after school. Like, the bus hasn't even left the school area. They're just smoking bus. They're smoking weed on the bus, and it's like, we haven't even left the school. So you can just get security on right away. You're all fucked. And it's like, why? Use your brains, you idiots. Why? Why? Like, honestly, these kids are so fucking fried out their mind, they can't tell that the bus is still at school. And they're smoking weed, and it's like, you're fucking stupid. You're trying to make us all take a drug test or something? You're trying to get arrested? Because weed is illegal in New Jersey. Do I think it should be illegal? Not really, but, who cares? And so they decided to smoke weed on the bus right after school when we're still, like, at the school. So that's fucking stupid. Still trying not to get... I'm here, like, covering my mouth, like, wearing a whole fucking gas mask and everything, trying not to get contact high. You might be calling me a pussy for that, but like, honestly, weed's not my thing, so don't blame me and call me a pussy or anything. But yeah, I'm there covering my mouth, trying not to get contact high, and they're smoking their blunts away. And then, so usually I sit in the front, right? And that's where the most people who don't like to get contact high are. But those are also the people that fucking are the most annoying as well. Like, these two Dominican girls that sit, like, usually in the front of the bus, they're always talking mad fucking fast, and it's like, oh my fucking gosh, shut the fuck up. They're just speaking like, like, I'm not trying to sound racist or anything, but, oh, fucking Dominican, no. I'm Hispanic as well, so no fucking hate against them, but they're fucking annoying. Their voices are annoying as shit. Like, I swear, they speak so fucking just, ugh. The one little girl, like, her voice is so fucking high, it's like a fucking chihuahua speaking every fucking time she opens her mouth. And it just drives me fucking insane. There's these two kids right there. There's these two other kids that sit right next to them. And they're just always yelling at each other. They're just like, fuck you, and he's like, fuck you, and I fuck your mom. And he's like, I fuck your daddy, I suck his dick, well, I fucking suck your mom, your granny's clit. And it's like, what? Why are you guys sitting next to each other if you hate each other so much? What is the point of that? Are you stupid? Are you contact high right now? So, either way, I'm not safe if I sit in the front of the bus or the back of the bus. I'm either getting annoyed as fuck or getting high as shit. And I'm, looking at it now, I might rather get high as shit. And so then this is right when the bus still hasn't even left the school premises. We're still at school. Like, we're just getting ready to leave. And so then the bus driver, and people for some reason on my bus, so right, once we're getting ready to leave the school, get on the, on the road and shit, people just like to stand. Like, they don't sit in their seats. They just like standing in the middle of the aisle and shit and just like and it's like the bus drivers then like sit down and they're like, no, you fat ass. And it's like, dude, she's telling you this so you won't die, because like if we get in a car crash or she has to hit the brakes real quick, you're gonna go flying if you don't sit down, you idiot. It's like she's not doing this because like it's a fucking, because she's being a dick about it. No, she's trying to save your life, you idiot. And they just treat her with fucking disrespect and shit. And it's like, why? Do you want to die? And it's like, you might call me, I guess, overprotective or some shit or something like that, a pussy, because I'd rather sit down or something than not want to die and thinking the worst situation possible of one of us dying if fucking bitch hits the brakes too fast and not sitting in the sheets. But it's like, honestly, what's the point of standing? You could just sit on the seat. You don't have to stand. It's like, is it cool to stand? I guess that's why I'm not cool. But it's like, then they just fight with the bus driver about sitting and standing, and it's like, this is no point. I just want to get home and play Call of Duty. And so then we spend another 5 minutes at the school just with them bitching about that. The fucking bus driver, sit down, and they're like, no, ho. And and there's the one thing that this bus driver does, which I utterly hate. So whenever that someone just like disrespects the fuck out of her, like they hit a nerve when they do it. She decides to pull over the bus, which means is that we have to wait for every single other bus and that's waiting to leave to go ahead of us, and we have to pull over the bus on the side and let security fucking basically raid us. Like they make us get off the bus, they make us show our IDs to prove that we are on this bus, and they go through our book bags to see that we don't have any contraband. Because yes, I totally have a knife and an AR-15 with me in my book bag. So yeah, that takes about roughly 10 minutes, and that's annoying. You know why? Because we are one of the first buses to leave, because we have to get ahead of these buses so we get to our point of destination first. But because we let these other buses get in front of us, they're stopping the bus and letting their kids get off. So once we're behind them and shit, we have to wait for all the kids from the bus ahead of us to get off. And there's about 5 buses ahead of us. And it's so fucking annoying. Cause it's like, why? What was the point of pulling over the bus to let every other bus go in front of us just to waste our times, basically? It's like they didn't find no drugs, they didn't find a gun, we're all on the proper bus. But she just likes wasting our time, and it's like, what was the point? Like, you're wasting our time, you're wasting your time. Just like, who gives a fuck, bro? Just drive the bus, make your money, and go home and go along with your day, instead of wasting your time and our time at that stupid school just to get off it, just to get back on it again, just to wait in traffic because you're a bitch. And like, I swear my bus driver, she purposely goes into traffic. Like, this bitch knows, like, she's just like, you know what, fuck you guys, like, there's multiple routes to get to our destination, to our bus stop. But she decides to take the most tedious, most fucking full of traffic area to go. Like, it's like, why? Like, there's one way where no traffic goes through, and there's the one way we go to where there's just, everyone just goes there. Like, honestly, like, every single bus, every single car just decides to go on this one road, and she just decides to go there every single fucking time. And it's the fucking worst. Like, I swear sometimes I feel like I'm just gonna kill myself, like, honestly. So sometimes I get out of school at 2:15. I usually get around, on a good day, around 2:30. When this bitch goes into traffic and they pull over the bus on those certain days, I get home at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. That's a fucking joke. Like, you wasted that much time to pull over the bus and get stuck in traffic to what? To waste all of our times? Like, I have a little sister. I have to pick her up from school. She gets out at 2:45, and I'm getting at home at 3 o'clock. What the fuck? How is this? Why? Why? This bitch is so fucking annoying. I swear I hate her. I hate her so fucking much. And it's just like everyone on my bus. And it's like they do not ever learn. They still continue to disrespect her. Disrespect her. I can't even speak. That's how pissed I am right now. And they just continue to disrespect her. And we just repeat the same process every single fucking week and shit. Where I get home at 3 o'clock and I'm mad as fuck and I just want to beat my dick off to Mia Khalifa. And it's like, why? Why? Well, don't you learn? Don't you learn? Now, leaving school is a fucking bitch. And, getting home late is also annoying. But on the way back to my house, back to our bus stop, is even worse, I feel like. So basically, every bus in my area, like I said, is a ghetto bus. And let's just say everybody on that ghetto bus is pretty asshole-ish. And so then what the other buses do, and including my bus, is they like to throw shit. Not just at other buses, but at random fucking people and cars. Why? Why would you throw shit at a random person? It's like, okay, I guess the other buses, yeah, because like fuck them other assholes on the bus. But like, why would you just throw it at a random guy on the street? It's like, why? What did he do to you? You threw a fucking notebook at him. Why? And then okay, so my buses, when they throw stuff at other buses, it's not usually like a pencil or a notebook. It's a water bottle. That's what they throw. That's what they like throwing. That's their thing. They like throwing water bottles. And so when I sit at a seat, right, first of all, they like setting themselves up for failure. They know that they will throw stuff at us, but they leave our windows open. And it's like, why? You know that they're gonna throw stuff at us, so why would you leave your window open? Why do you leave our windows open if you know we're going to get shit thrown at us? And they do this every day. Like one time, so I usually have to sit next to someone right at the after school and shit. So I have the window open, closed, and this bitch is like, when we're going up next to a bus, she decides to open that shit. I'm like, what? Why? Don't do that. No, don't do that. Stop. And one time this kid threw a fucking bottle of piss at our bus. Luckily I wasn't at that window that he threw it at, but fuck that asshole for fucking throwing that shit, cause I ain't smelling like no motherfucking piss. So yeah, that's usually that. But when they throw stuff at other people, they throw stuff like at cars, right? And this one time, this one kid, he threw a notebook at the windshield of a car. Are you stupid? Like, you could have, first of all, killed the guy if he was driving. You just throw a fucking notebook. First of all, you wasted your notebook, you idiot. And it's like, you just could have potentially killed the person, and what happens is, the guy gets out of his car and gets into our bus. And everyone's like, what the fuck, he's on the bus? And it's like, what did you expect? You almost killed the man. So, yeah, that's my bus experience. And I absolutely hate it. But I just felt like I just wanted to share it with you guys. And thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed me rant about how much I fucking hate the school bus. And subscribe if you're new, and leave a like and comment about anything really, and how you enjoy my content. Peace.